Panhandlers, my ass. These bastards have a house and car. They are simply getting tax-free money. Period.
Now, where do you concern yourself that these bastards, as you stated, these bastards, now how do you figure they're bastards and you're not? When a person that complains what I just hear you complaining of, you must be the bastard. Because they're human beings that you call bastards. And all they're looking for is something to eat, something to drive, something to live in, just like you do, as you call them bastards. You need to get yourself educated, lady, a woman, a man, or whatever in the hell you are. Because people like you that calls these homeless people bastards, you don't need to be on this planet. Somebody needs to wipe your ass off of this planet.
Panhandlers, my ass. These bastards have a house and car. They are simply getting tax-free money. Period.
And you speak about they getting tax-free money. What in the hell you think the city's getting? I pay $1,100 every 6 months to the city. And they don't call it stealing, but I call it stealing. They call it personal property taxes. Well, these homeless people that you call a bastard, they're not actually out there begging. They're out there just wanting some money for some food. So since you call them a bastard, why don't you go fix them some food? Don't tell me any damn thing about the city. The city's more crooked than anyone on this planet, which all cities are crooked as hell.
Panhandlers, my ass. These bastards have a house and car. They are simply getting tax-free money. Period.
And some of those bastards you call bastards, they're veterans. They went and fought the war to save your ass and people like your ass. And most of them veterans has to get out there and beg for money, beg for food. That's what the government did for them, as you call them bastards. I hate people like you say stuff like that. The city needs to keep the hell out of the citizen taxpayers' business. One day the city will control every damn thing that y'all do on this planet.
Panhandlers, my ass. These bastards have a house and car. They are simply getting tax-free money. Period.
What you need to do is stick a hot dog. They got 12-inch hot dogs. Stick it up your ass and feed it to yourself.
Now to continuing coverage from the peninsula, where complaints about panhandling are leading the city of Hampton to take action. Tonight, council heard about a plan to stop beggars from lining their pockets on the streets and outside businesses. But as 10 on your side's Liz Kilmer shares, the city's action is also designed to really help those in need, Liz.
Yeah, Anita, that's right. Tonight, city officials said they're not trying to discourage people from helping those in need. In fact, they want to encourage people to help, but instead by giving their money to places that will provide actual long-term assistance to help folks who need it get back on their feet. Please don't encourage panhandling. Will soon be seen on streets across Hampton, along with the city's housing crisis hotline, part of a plan council heard Wednesday.
It is a problem. We're trying to deal with it. It's a national issue. And so what we're trying to do is to come up with creative strategies to allow us to try and manage the problem.
Officials say people in Hampton have been complaining for years about panhandlers. People like Jamie Himes, who says he was once charged with assaulting an officer and resisting arrest while panhandling. Today, he was back at it.
I don't like it. I mean, if I could work, but no one wants to hire me because I'm a felon.
But officials say money handed to panhandlers doesn't provide long-term help. The city's effort isn't meant to discourage charitable people from giving, but to redirect those funds to shelters and other organizations.
I certainly do not want people to be less compassionate. I just want people to be smarter and more efficient with their compassion, making sure that you're trying to really change someone's life, not just a moment in their life.
Give the money or aid to an organization that really can provide long-term assistance versus that which will probably cause them to come back out the next day.
The city says panhandling is a protected First Amendment right. Another way they hope to curb it by having businesses on board signing a trespass authorization allowing police to ban panhandlers from properties. So far, more than 30 are on board. Himes says he doesn't think it's right.
As long as no one's bothering anybody, I don't feel they really should worry about it too much. I mean, some people you have to make money somehow.
And council action wasn't needed here. I'm told this was a city staff project. Those signs, they haven't been placed up just yet, but will be any day now. And depending on the success of this, some may be moved or more may be added. I'm live in Hampton. Liz Kilmer, 10 on your side.
All right, Liz.
Hampton, VA. The city of Hampton will be putting up signs throughout the city to encourage would-be donors to reconsider giving to panhandlers and to direct those in need to the right place. Jamie Himes was standing on a street corner along Coliseum Drive Wednesday, asking for help. He said he recently got out of jail and no one will hire him because he's a felon. I was panhandling at the time. So I got assault on a police officer, resisting arrest and stuff, Himes says. As part of a new campaign, Hampton crews will be putting up the signs at busy intersections, including along Coliseum Drive, directing those who need help and those who want to help to other resources. Read City of Hampton's report on panhandling with signs. Read, please don't encourage panhandling. The city and local non-profits help the homeless. The phone number for a housing crisis hotline, area code 757-587-4202, is included on the signs. 1. Make people think about whether or not they want to give their money in this way, but also make sure that people know that the city is doing outreach to homeless and has a program to actually support the homeless. And then finally, if people are needing services, there's the number they can call. It's a hotline, says city spokesperson Robin McCormick. Himes says he collected more than $50 panhandling Monday. Asked about the city's plan, he said, I don't know why they should worry about not encouraging people because I mean, if I was in a better situation, I would help. There was a time when I did have a good amount of money and if I'd seen somebody panhandling, I'd give them some money, Himes says. Panhandling is considered a First Amendment free speech activity. According to the city, more than 30 business owners have signed forms allowing police to ban panhandlers from the property if the practice goes against the rules of the business. I think that supporting people who are in need is a wonderful thing for folks to do. It is altruistic. It is helpful to society. But just maybe stop and think about where that money goes and what it is used for and how maybe you could be more effective with your donations to a non-profit, McCormick says. Wednesday night, council heard about the plans via the presentation. I certainly do not want people to be less compassionate. I just want people to be smarter and more efficient with their compassion, says Assistant City Manager Steve Bond. Trying to save someone's life, not just the moment in their life. Top news sponsored by Disabled Veteran says he's out thousands after work. The disabled Coast Guard vet is asking for answers after a trailer that Why are there so many people panhandling? Asking for handouts is the way some people make a living. Human Services estimates that fewer than a quarter of panhandlers in the city are actually homeless. What can the city do about panhandling? For the record, very little. Courts have ruled that asking for money is free speech, a basic constitutional right. The city is putting up signs in areas frequented by panhandlers to make sure they know how to get services if they are truly homeless. What can you do about panhandling? Don't reward the behavior by giving money. It's natural to want to help the homeless, so give your money to organizations that will use it to help those truly in need. Hampton is part of a regional consortium that has helped reduce homelessness by 35% since 2011. Hampton's Human Services has a team of people who look for homeless people, evaluate need and offer services. They also hand out comfort kits, which contain necessities. Video for the record. Panhandle info shopping tape to unmute if playback doesn't begin shortly. Try restarting your device. 10 amazing inventions for bicycles you must see. Chopbusters 606K views 15:24 The Staple Singers. I'll Take You There full-length version FUNKNA and 4.8M views for 37 All Green. How Can You Mend a Broken Heart? VM The Basti N Red 30M views 6:29 Bay Days is back as Racing to Save the Bay Festival City of Hampton. VA 66 views 10:22 Foster Grandparent Volunteers Help Peninsula Children City of Hampton. VA 49 views 14:15 The 45 RPM Record Friend Blanche 62K views 21:44 Update on new businesses in Hampton City of Hampton. VA No views 30:35 Arts in the Park continues Buckrow Beach season City of Hampton. VA 130 views 10:55 Volunteer in Hampton raises oysters to help clean the Chesapeake Bay City of Hampton. VA 77 views 16:10 Super Fast Hampton Cup Regatta returns September 23 City of Hampton. VA 7 views 18:35 Constantina Andritz.
Why are there so many people panhandling? Asking for handouts is the way some people make a living. Hampton's Human Services estimates that fewer than a quarter of panhandlers in the city are actually homeless. What can the city do about panhandling? For the record, very little. Courts have ruled that asking for money is free speech, a basic constitutional right. The city is putting up signs in areas frequented by panhandlers to make sure they know how to get services if they are truly homeless. What can you do about panhandling? Don't reward the behavior by giving money. It's natural to want to help the homeless, so give your money to organizations that will use it to help those truly in need. Hampton is part of a regional consortium that has helped reduce homelessness by 35% since 2011. Read more at hampton.gov for the record.
Guys, before we do get into today's video, by the way, you only have 10 seconds to do this, so get ready. If you do leave a like and subscribe and comment down below that you have done that, I will give you a shout out in my next video. Go ahead, leave a like, subscribe, and you will get a shout out in my next video 100%. Like, I'll pop you up on screen, you will get a shout out, so leave a like, subscribe for that shout out. Also, in my next video, I will be giving away 5 gift cards to the first 100 comments, so make sure to turn notifications on so you are an early comment on my next video to have a very high chance of winning a gift card. Yo, what's up guys, it's Monster Sane here and welcome back to another video. Now today, what we're only going through is people tipping large amounts of money to waiters and waitresses. One of the waitresses in this video actually gets tipped over $10,000. So this video is not clickbait at all, and it's just really crazy. And her reaction to getting tipped this amount is crazy because she's actually really badly in need of money, and just to get this money she's just so happy. But anyway, as a bonus to this video, just so you guys don't feel like you're missing out watching all these people get tipped, I am going to be giving away a brand new iPhone 7 in this video to anyone who leaves a like, subscribes, turns on my notifications, and leaves a comment on this video. That's all you need to do and you will be entered into the giveaway. Hopefully end up winning. Enjoy the video. Be sure to watch to the end for a double chocolate chip cookie. But that is all for me. Peace out, guys.
Johnny? Yes, sir. Okay. Alright. So can I ask you a question? Yes, sir. I'm gonna be personal. Can I be personal? Yes. How your day been going so far? Kind of rough. Kind of rough? I kind of sense that. Yeah. So what I'm gonna do for you is I'm gonna give you your tip right here, and then I'm gonna sow into your life, okay? That's so I'm giving you a tip for serving me, then I want to sow into your life. That's $100. Okay? I just want to sow in your life. I can sense.
You just paid off my car, sir.
What you mean I just paid off your car? I just want to sow in your life. Because I can sense you working hard, and I think you done had a bad day. And so God told me to sow into your life big time. Well, it was actually her say, well, Dad, give him 20% plus add a zero to it. So I said, babe, I'm going to do better than that. I'm going to give him the 20% and then $100. So don't think everybody, you never know. Keep being who you are. Keep being nice. Don't let people frustrate you. Because people are not nice. And this family, the Green family, want to bless you. Merry Christmas. Now, you know what? Let me do better than that. Here go another $100. Here you go. Here go another $100. You know what? Let me do better than that. Here go another $100. Here you go. Here you go, sir. Come on. That's $300. You just got blessed. Because I'm in the blessing business. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you. Well, let me hug you, man. I know this is not appropriate. But I'm a very controversial person, okay? Merry Christmas to you.
I met Jessica when she was 7 years old here in Las Vegas, and I was her second grade teacher. She was sweet and kind, and I always wanted to have a daughter. We have stayed in contact ever since then. Jessica and her husband, Robert, actually met through mutual friends and knew that they were meant. Then they started to form their family rather quickly.
We got a 4-year-old, twin 2-year-olds, and a 6-month-old. So
wow. Every Chili's that I've worked at, there's that bond. That's kind of how it feels, especially with Jessica. You know, when I got to this restaurant, she was pregnant. It's like, great, this is something exciting we get to experience with her, and then this happened.
Her husband is fighting for his life. Testicle cancer is where it started. It spread through his stomach and into his lungs. They had to fight for life him to the LA hospital.
She's been traveling back and forth from LA because she can't afford to miss work right now.
I've been in LA for the last week, so yeah, I'm heading out tonight. Yeah, I'll be leaving around like 3 or 4 in the morning or so.
She looks at him as 25 years old and a lot of fight in him. In her heart, she's still convinced that he's gonna be here for them.
Our surprise squad is in the restaurant, undercover, ready to go.
She has no idea this is going to be her best shift ever.
She's worried about the van going back and forth. She's concerned with losing the home. Any money that they have coming in helps.
Looks like she just got the tip for $200.
There you go, you can just
right back with some change there.
No, it's all for you. You're good.
Serious?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a $300 tip.
No idea. It's a huge blessing.
No,
Thank you
you got
so
it.
much.
What did you do? You gave you 500? I'm gonna give you 1,000.
Oh my God! Don't do that. Are you serious right now?
Sure.
Oh my God.
Are you okay?
Yes. You guys have no idea how much this means to me. My husband's actually in the hospital. I almost lost him a week ago.
Ready? Here we go. Hello? Is Jessica here? I'm Monica Jackson with the Fox 5 Surprise Squad. How are you?
God, I'm great. How are you? Oh my God. This is so amazing. Oh my God, I can't even believe this.
We heard about everything you're going through from a very special person.
God, Kim. Oh my God. We got 4 beautiful little ones. I gotta do it for them. That's all I can do.
So when you get to the hospital where Robert is, what's the routine there?
This week I had to just do it on a drop of a dime and I couldn't afford it. So I slept in my car for a day. but I'm trying to smile through it still. I have to. That's what everyone knows me for.
Can I help you with this?
Our family at United Nissan, we believe that at this time the best place for you to be is by your husband's side. So we put together a little something.
Oh my God!
We wanted to help with two more things. As far as a place to stay, we've talked to USC and we have hotel options for you, so we're going to take care of that. And then we also are giving you a car to drive back and forth, okay?
Oh my God, you guys are my angels. Robert is gonna be so happy.
I can't believe it. There's still great people in the world that you just don't ever give up hope, and there's always someone out there that will help you.
You got really choked up just knowing that she really was taken back by it, that people, complete strangers were looking out for her.
It's one of those things that leaves you without words.
I had no idea. I thought it was just me and my family out there trying to do this. And trying to keep all of our hopes and dreams alive and bringing Daddy back home. Luckily, my kids are young enough that I can shelter them from this, but my biggest thing is just keep your head high and keep smiling, because as long as you can keep smiling, you'll make it through it.
Ready to have your faith in humanity restored? Listen to this story.
The story is that these people knew that he had fallen on hard times, lost his car to a storm.
I drove it into floodwater about 3 weeks ago and flooded it out. 10 minutes.
Greg Rubar, who has been with me since we opened, he's been 16 years with us.
I just like working here.
Greg has been here ever since I started coming.
We're authentic, and we actually get people here not just once a week, they come 2 or 3 times a week, so they get to know the staff and develop a relationship with them.
Been here since 2001. The first time we came in, we fell in love with it. It's so homey and cozy, and the waiters are like family.
The day that happened, it was just a normal day. I was just on my way to work. I said hi, I started talking to him. They finished paying, ate, they paid their bill, and he told me, well, we're not going to tip you for a while. And then he gave me the envelope. And then so he said there's enough for you to get yourself a car.
And they gifted him $5,000 in cash.
And then I opened it, I looked at it, and I saw how much it was, and I was shocked.
When I came in, he explained it to him, and I said, you need to accept it. It was a gift. It was somebody who wanted to help you out.
Nobody's ever given me anything like that before, so they're just nice people. I guess they just wanted to help me out.
That's really the story. The story is actually about somebody who is in the position to help somebody who needs some help, and that's a heartfelt story. It just makes you feel good.